Plant FAQs. Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated. Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated, a collector's guide. Hi, Ferbvu here. I'm a passionate plant enthusiast with a particular fondness for the stunning Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated. This unique houseplant boasts not only dramatic, deeply lobed leaves, but also captivating variegation, making it a coveted addition to any collection. Today, I'm diving deep into this beauty, answering all your burning questions about its care, propagation, and how it stacks up against similar plants. See more 623 species in genus Philodendron at monsteraholic.com. The Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated, also known as the Bipinnatifidum aurea, is a tropical wonder with deeply lobed, glossy green leaves. The real showstopper, though, is the variegation. This refers to splashes of cream, yellow, or even white that dance across the foliage, adding a touch of elegance and whimsy. Where can I find a Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated? Due to its rarity, finding a Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated might require some patience. Local nurseries with a focus on unique houseplants are a good starting point. Online retailers specializing in rare aroids can also be a fruitful avenue. Be prepared for a higher price tag compared to common philodendrons, reflecting its exclusivity. Light requirements: sun or shade. This beauty thrives in bright, indirect light. Think dappled sunlight filtering through a sheer curtain. Direct sun can scorch the leaves, so avoid south-facing windows. Conversely, too little light can lead to stunted growth and lackluster variegation. Experiment with placement to find the sweet spot. Watering needs: finding the balance. Like most philodendrons, the Bipinnatifidum variegated prefers consistently moist but not soggy soil. The key is to water deeply when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. Avoid letting the plant sit in water, as this can lead to root rot. Humidity: keeping it tropical. Hailing from the tropics, this philodendron appreciates a humid environment. Grouping it with other humidity-loving plants or using a pebble tray filled with water can help create a more comfortable atmosphere. If the air is particularly dry, consider occasional misting. Fertilizing for flourishing growth. While not a heavy feeder, a light application of a balanced fertilizer during the growing season, spring and summer, can give your Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated a boost. Be sure to dilute the fertilizer according to the package instructions and avoid overdoing it, as this can damage the roots. Common problems and solutions. Brown leaves. This can be a sign of underwatering. Increase watering frequency if the soil feels dry. Yellowing leaves. Excess water is often the culprit. Allow the top inch of soil to dry before watering again. Pests. Keep an eye out for mealybugs or scale, which can be treated with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated versus Philodendron Selloum. Both the Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated and the Philodendron Selloum boast deeply lobed leaves. However, the Selloum lacks the stunning variegation of its variegated cousin. Additionally, the Selloum generally grows larger and requires more space. Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated versus Monstera deliciosa albo. The Monstera deliciosa albo shares the coveted white variegation with the Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated. However, the Monstera features distinctive aerial roots and characteristic splits in its leaves, which are absent in the philodendron. Philodendron Bipinnatifidum versus Xanadu. Philodendron Xanadu's leaves are smaller and more numerous, giving it a fuller, more compact look. It grows at a more moderate pace than the Bipinnatifidum, and it seems content to be tucked away in a corner. While its leaves aren't quite as dramatic, their glossy, deep green color adds a touch of elegance to any room. It's the perfect choice for adding a pop of life without overwhelming the space. Propagation: sharing the beauty. Propagating your Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated allows you to share its beauty or expand your own collection. Stem cuttings are the most common method. Choose a healthy stem with at least one node and cut it below the node. Place the cutting in a well-draining potting mix and keep it moist. With patience and proper care, you should see roots develop in a few weeks. Final thoughts: a rewarding investment. The Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated might require a bit more TLC than some houseplants. But with its captivating foliage and air of exclusivity, it's a truly rewarding investment for any plant enthusiast. By following these simple care tips, you can ensure your variegated wonder thrives for years to come. Remember, patience, proper light, and consistent moisture are key to keeping your Philodendron Bipinnatifidum variegated happy and healthy. Happy planting!